Yes?
Hello, Mr. O'Leary. Jimmy O'Leary.
Yes?
This is Dr. Weinstein, New York Hospital. I have some unfortunate news, Mr. O'Leary. It's about your mother. I'm afraid she passed away last night. She went very peacefully. There were no complications.
What time?
I wouldn't say. Oh, 5:20 this morning. She expressed a wish to me to be buried in Ireland. We'd be more than happy here to help with the arrangements, if you like. It's not uncommon.
No, thanks. I'll take care of that.
All right. I'm really terribly sorry, Mr. O'Leary. The staff here
Okay,
was
Doctor.
very fond of her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, bye.
My mother never made it back to Ireland. Maybe she never wanted to. I guess these New York streets finally became home after 25 years. You can forget a lot in that much time. Maybe she wished to forget. But I have never forgotten anything. Some people say that things were tough in Ireland in the 50s. But for me and my friend Willie Hogan, well, life was a carnival. We heard there'd been a war of independence a long time ago, somewhere back in the 20s, and that the English soldiers whom they called Black and Tans had looted and killed Irish people, and that afterwards there'd been a civil war. But we didn't care about that stuff. To us, it was all just dates and lost battles.
Welch is dead, Welch is dead, he bumped against the fires. Welch is dead, Welch is dead, he bumped against the fires.
Pat Welch. That's stupid.
My father had fought in those old wars. So had Willie's uncle, Josie. My father was obsessed with the past. Josie just wanted to forget.
That was some shooting, Mr. O'Leary.
Billy does out of house and home.
Did you ever kill a man, Mr. O'Leary?
A lot of things happened in the past, Willie.
Ah! It's late. I better be going.
Your Uncle Josie's waiting for you. Look at him, Dad. He's still rocking.
Leave it there. Scared away the others. It's going to be some summer for wheat.
What did you mean, Dad? About what happened in the past?
When I was only a little bit older than you, 16, I fought the Black and Tans. They ransacked our house. They burned other houses. They shot Michael Hickey's father down like a dog.
Get down here quick, Connie, Rick, and hide. You bastard! Cowards! Leave those girls alone! The drunk, they'll kill you! Hold your fire.
Me and fellows like me, we took up rifles and fought for freedom. We lived in the hills for weeks at a time. We could go to any house and be welcome. But then it all went wrong. We fought amongst ourselves. Civil war is the worst kind. It leaves scars that never heal.
Tiger. Rubbish.
No, it's not. That's why the Rovers.
God help your head.
Mom, will you give me threepence for the next episode of Tiger?
If your father catches you reading Tiger,
But it's the final.
We can barely afford your school books, Jimmy, let alone buying comics. Night.
Hilversum, Riga, Luxembourg.
Eat your porridge before you go.
Oh, Mom, I haven't time.
Now.
Where the devil is Radio Aaron?
Sorry, Dad. I had it on BBC.
Bye.
That fellow's too inquisitive.
Nothing wrong with being inquisitive about the right things.
How's the training going?
Great.
We'll win the county final. No doubt about that.
By about 4 goals.
Damn blast. Dennis!
What do you call that there, Josie?
The ignition.
Maybe it's the carburetor that's wrong.
There's no carburetor on this tractor.
Be great to have a tractor. But Dad can't buy one.
He'd rather be messing with that horse.
He doesn't like comics either.
Yeah?
What do you think of them? What do you think, Josie?
What?
Comics.
Comics? Harmless enough.
He says Well, he says they're all British propaganda.
Propaganda? That's a mighty big word.
Since the war. He doesn't like the British since the war.
It's a long time ago, Jimmy. We could all live in the past, but...
There were no tractors then.
You're damn right there weren't.
You should see what about that.
Thanks, Dennis.
Give this to the priest for me, like a good lad.
Sure thing, Josie.
Captain. Nice morning.
Not too bad.
There you are.
Letter from my brother.
Good old Charlie.
And another letter from the bank.
How are things in New York?
Sometimes I really miss New York. Especially this time of year. Coney Island. The smell of the hot dogs. Did you ever miss it, Arthur?
I miss Charlie and the boys. God knows I'd more in common with them than I do with a lot of the crowd around here. I see ESB is running in the big race.
What about this?
Which reminds me, my own fella needs shoeing.
Did you hear me? About the bank.
Who that? Yes. Yes.
To murder and maim. But having kicked out the British, we fought each other. Brother against brother in a bitter civil war. This war has left a legacy of hatred that survives to this day. Hogan, what happened in the Civil War? Wrong, and wrong again. So, you think ignorance is funny, huh? Well, O'Leary.
Well, what so?
Are you in a blasted trance or what, boy? Mary Finnegan, tell them.
The Irish beat the Black and Tans.
No, damn it. That was the War of Independence. Oh, is my work in vain? Day in, day out, I say the same thing, and nothing ever sinks home. God tormented. And what have you to laugh at, you brazen bitch? Get out that door, out. You too, Hogan, you pop. O'Leary, you as well. I've a good mind to send ye all out. Pitch ye to hell. But I'm not going to. I am going to tell ye what happened, even if the adults won't. Whether ye want to hear it or not.
What's that, O'Leary? Scalded, tormented. My heart and my health is gone from you.
Jeez, but that Civil War stuff's boring. Hey, you're supposed to fall, remember? Cowboys Cowboys and Indians are only for babies.
This ain't no cowboys and Indians. This here's the Civil War, darling.
Rock and roll, do you want to try? La 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 la.
That's stupid.
I'd love that bicycle.
What would you use for money?
Ah, 'tis a fright to be poor. Hold on a sec.
Christmas candles. But it's the middle of the summer, woman.
I'll take my custom elsewhere if you don't oblige me.
You can't read that unless you buy it.
Right head chin.
Are you buying that?
Change that pound for me, Michael, will you?
You want Christmas candles too?
No. Me ma wants to buy a few hens of Mrs. Hogan. She needs to change.
Okay. 2, 3, 5, 15, 20.
There you are. You sure you wouldn't like something?
Maybe I'll take Tiger, son.
That'll be threepence.
What were you doing in the shop?
Looking at Michael's trousers.
Bloody idiot. What are you going to the police for?
Well, what is it?
Sorry, Father. I've a message.
Speak up, man.
I've a message from Josie McCarthy.
I wouldn't doubt you, Jimmy, me lad. There must be an awful lot of money in here. We'll see you at the altar on Sunday. You too, Willie Hogan.
That's right, Father. Can that shoot real bullets?
Not anymore. Did once, though. You'll be hearing it fired again at the commemoration.
Blanks only. Master O'Donnell was talking about the war today.
He's always talking about it.
Was he in it?
Master O'Donnell? His heart's in the right place. He never fired a shot, though.
But he's a very intelligent man.
Did Josie fire shots?
Oh, he fired plenty.
Until he had a change of mind.
Uncle Josie says the war is best forgotten.
Sometimes it's wrong to forget, Willie.
Forgetting takes time.
Which side was he on anyway?
The winning side.
It's time Willie went home. Walk him up the end of the lane now, Jimmy. Now, sit down.
Will you look at them? They'd be better off saying their prayers.
It's time we moved on from all this.
Oh, come now, gentlemen, please. Why should we not commemorate our independence and our dead?
The dead should be left to rest in peace.
Reviving bad blood.
Oh, Civil War politics, eh? Except, of course, in your case, it's just sour grapes, isn't it?
You forget, Master O'Donnell. We won the Civil War.
Yeah, I forgot. But of course, your crowd settled for 26 counties and abandoned Northern Ireland.
Half a loaf is better than no bread.
You sold the pass.
Come, let it go.
People got very bitter. Many of the Republicans who lost were forced out. Charlie and Arthur went to New York. Then Charlie sent me my fare too.
But why did we come back? From America, like?
Well, your father always wanted to make a difference here. He thought the problem with Ireland was that all the best people had gone. So, when we inherited the farm, we came home.
Were you rich in America, Mrs. O'Leary?
Well, certainly richer than we are here. So we returned to a farm that was laden with debt. But at least it's our own.
Were you ever up on the Empire State Building, Mrs. O'Leary?
Or Dodge City? Were you ever in Dodge City?
I was all over.
You look like De Valera in the coat.
So that's the idea.
Are you ever going to make up with Josie?
Come on, men.
You have him well turned out, I see.
Like the horse of a gentleman farmer.
A Grand National winner. There won't be a horse left in the country soon, what with tractors and motor cars.
Neither a horse nor a harness maker. You can't beat progress.
And that will be you in trouble.
There will always be horses.
Thoroughbreds, maybe. But the rich men who can afford them.
You have to know what you're doing with thoroughbreds.
They put many a man in the poorhouse.
You have to pay for your sport.
Sport? Well, Cahy lost his farm because of race horses and bad greyhounds.
Okay, he was an idiot. He let the banks walk all over him. Sure, you should know that. Wasn't he one of your crowd?
The banks have the power.
You think so?
I must carry on.
You gonna be long at that?
I don't think I'll be able to shoot that horse today. The bank manager will be here with his car in a few minutes.
I see. Well, then I'll just have to come back another day now, won't I?
I'm afraid so.
Hello, men.
Will you do the white one? I want to tend to the horse.
Go on.
I've waited all my life for a horse like that. Who does that bank manager think he is, anyway? couldn't get my horse shot today because of him.
We have to go see him.
What for?
You know well what for. It says we've exceeded our overdraft. He wants us to go in to discuss it.
You shouldn't be worrying about it.
Well, somebody has to worry.
We have a promising crop of grain. A good harvest will clear the bank.
We're not dependent too much on that crop. And that bank manager's no friend of ours. He'd do anything to get his pound of flesh.
Come on.
We haven't died of winter yet.
Arthur, sometimes I think you're such a
What?
dreamer.
What's that? What? You've got something.
Get off!
Tiger! Oh, this is childish.
Hey, give it back!
Isn't it time you gave up reading this stuff?
Yeah, well, I like it.
Are you coming?
I'd say now he's going to be horsed tomorrow.
Off the pitch.
William! Run to our help!
Only 1 minute left.
Come on, Jimmy, you can do it. You have to do it.
Well, we're all packed. He's nearly as good as your brother Charlie. It's from your side he gets it. Sure, Arthur could never play football. Anyway, it was a great day.
Yeah.
How are you keeping?
Grand, Josie.
I'm bound to say you look damn good in that dress.
Oh, thank you.
Are you coming to our celebrations?
We'll all be there.
Men, Hicks and his gang have been around this country too long.
Way up is great.
We're going to clean them out today. But we got to remember that old Pete Dowland is with them, and we don't want him to get hurt. All right, boys, let's hit out.
You noticed anything about Mary lately? They're knockers, you fool.
They're not called knockers.
Well, I'll tell you the official name for them. In the dictionary, like.
They probably have fresh horses at the creek.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Tits!
We'll spread
Radio Erin.
But Dad, we're listening to the Marshal.
The Grand National. Radio Erin. Shit. Come on, Jimmy, turn it on.
3-0 now as they come towards the third last. And Entree has jumped just into the lead there. Entree has gone on. Armorial's a faller. Eagle Lodge beginning to weaken. Devonlock just in behind them. Then ESB and Royal
On ESB
to head towards the Melling Road now and race to the racecourse proper. It's still Entree in front, being pressed all the time by Devonlock in the Royal colours. Eagle Lodge is third.
Who you back, Dad?
ESB.
Maybe I should have put a bet on myself.
They jump it together. Entree the forward. Devonlock left in front. ESB has gone second.
Come on, ESB, come on!
And Devonlock and ESB back into the lead.
Devonlock an Irish horse.
Oh no! Queen of England.
And as they begin the long run in, it's Devonlock forging ahead now from ESB. 250 yards to race, and Devonlock is going clear. The crowd are on their feet, cheering the Royal winner home. Devonlock in front as they race into the closing stages. 150 yards to go, and Devonlock is down. Amazingly, he's stalled. Devonlock is down. A major shock in the national. ESB is won? His jockey Dave Dick can't believe it. As they race towards the finish in this most dramatic of all nationals. ESB is going away. Dave Dick looks behind him. He sees Gentle Moya a long way back in second.
Get up, you good thing. Oh my God!
Royal is fifth, but all the drama about 150 yards from the finish, with the race at his mercy. Devonlock collapsed in centre course. His crestfallen jockey Dick Craft leans over the rails in disbelief, and the crowd cannot believe it either.
To hell with the bank manager.
And these ceremonies are good, in that they tend to remind us of sacrifices made, of horrors past, and of freedom dearly won. It's to you, therefore, that the hand of time has come. You who know all that I have said better than I could say. You must now face up to the serious task in front of us, putting aside all the animosities that have divided us in the Civil War. We must now join our hands together, that our children may have a better and brighter day. May their souls and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Now, my final task for today is to read out the customary list of dues paid. Bud Lorden, £1. Jim Finnegan, £1 and a calf-load of turf. Sean Hogan, £1. Master O'Donnell, £1. Michael Hickey, £1 and a dozen candles. Arthur O'Leary, £1. Josie McCarthy, 19 shillings. Conor O'Mahony, £1. John Conroy, 10 shillings and a load of turf. Tygo Sullivan, £1. Michael Sean Driscoll, £1 and a dozen candles. William O'Connell, 10 shillings. Arthur O'Leary, £1. Patrick Murphy, £1. Josie McCarthy, 19 shillings. Seamus Crowley, £1. 19 shillings. Conor O'Mahony, Tom O'Donovan, 10 shillings. John Conroy, Nicholas 10 shillings and a load of hay. Josie McCarthy, Titus O'Mahony, 10 shillings and 2 bottles of altar wine. Benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Wasn't it just?
Right coming up.
Yeah. Was in the house and he had to play.
Great crowd there now, isn't it?
Crowd and good weather.
Yeah, great, yeah. They were after shivering with the cold. And Schneid. Yeah.
Small.
Go straight there.
Huh? Make it 4.
Not for me, Michael.
Ah, go on, Josie. Bottle of stout?
Not today.
You'll have a drop of whiskey?
I will.
They have no stomach for our celebrations, I think.
Rosie's not himself today. The announcement must have upset him.
Strange, right enough. God almighty, wouldn't you think he'd have thrown in the full pound? As he went so far.
Rosie's a frugal man. You never know. Things may not be going so well for him.
It's a man's own business how much he gives. It shouldn't be announced in public, shaming the people.
Another one, Joe.
Blasphemy. 19 shillings. That's a mighty queer figure.
It's square, all right. Especially since I gave £1. And what's more, O'Leary, your son is the culprit.
What?
He disgraced me.
Jimmy?
Fella's a blackguard and a thief.
That's a very serious accusation, Josie. Have you proof?
Proof? Didn't the priest himself tell me?
Did you ask the boy?
Ask him. I'll redden his arse for him.
We've known each other a long time, Josie. We have our differences, and we've had to live with them. But I won't stand here and let you call my son a thief.
He is, I tell you. You heard the announcement. So did the whole bloody parish.
The O'Learys are troublemakers.
Troublemaker? The O'Learys fought for their country, didn't they?
So did Josie.
Listen. When we were out fighting the Black and Tans, your mother had you locked in a bedroom for Christ's sake.
But you showed the white feather in the end, Josie.
What? Because I wanted to stop the killing. Because I didn't want to shoot my neighbors. At least we never shot Michael Collins.
What's eating you, Josie, eh? Aren't you happy with your little farm and your respectable position in society hereabouts? Isn't that what you always really wanted? Isn't that what your like settled for? Without so much as a sweet goddamn for those who fought and died for it.
If you looked after your business and stopped running around shooting off guns, you'd be better off. And so would your family.
You leave my family out of it. They are no concern of
Arthur,
yours.
that's enough.
No, it's not enough. I know you're a disappointed man, Josie, but...
Arthur, come on. Leave it be.
Jimmy! Jimmy! Whoa!
I've seen around me fall like leaves in a wind
Did you take Josie McCarthy's money? So it's true. Why?
To buy Tiger.
I thought I told you to get that foreign trash out of this house.
It was the end of the story. I wanted to see who won the game and ride the Rovers.
Do you realize what you've done? You made a fool of me in front of the whole town. Christ, man, we were never beholden to the McCarthys, nor the priests. There was never any roguery or trickery in this house.
But it was only about soccer.
Down to your
Get up to your room now, Jimmy. Arthur, aren't you taking all this too far? It's only a small thing.
Small things become big things.
Well, let him go to Josie and apologize.
Apologize? After what's been said? No, Kate. There'll be no apologies. To Josie McCarthy, of all people.
You know as well as I do that your argument with Josie is not about Jimmy. It's been a long time coming. If this hadn't started, it something else would have. Jimmy's too young to know about it.
He doesn't know, and he doesn't care. But he will someday.
Look, we all know and care. But you've got to stop looking back. The war is over.
It's not over yet, by God.
I'm really sorry, Dad.
Jimmy!
Nearly ready. There was a time not long ago when an Irishman couldn't even own a horse. We changed all that. All we wanted was to look across our own fields and say, these are our fields. To meet any man on the road, look them in the eye with their heads up. Do things our way, not their way.
Yeah?
I thought you might be here. I know the others won't talk to you, but I will. Even though you did do a terrible thing. Who are your parents?
Dad's out in the fields. Mum's gone to town.
I suppose they're not talking because of you.
How did you know?
Feminine intuition. The Lotus Eaters. Alfred Lord Tennyson. Oh, Jean Mac. That's boring. But of course, you can't read comics anymore, I suppose. Listen, I thought you might be lonely, so I came to take you dancing. The carnival. Everyone will be there.
Dancing?
Don't worry. You'll be home before dark.
I don't know. I think I should be going home.
Jimmy, it's early yet.
I'm already in the bad books. Where are you going?
You're a dead loss. How are you, Willie? What's wrong with you?
'Tis you there's something wrong with. Hanging around with him.
What's wrong with me?
Everyone knows what's wrong with you. And your father, too.
You shut your mouth, you.
Uncle Josie says there'll be nobody to help with your harvest this year.
That's a lie.
Is it? Wait and see then.
I'll leave him alone. He's only a little weasel.
Someone stole you, my darling, from me. Someone stole your love and your heart. Can it be true that you don't love me? Do you miss me since we've been apart?
Doesn't this bring back memories?
Used to be a lot of fun in those days.
I never knew your mother could dance like that. She's beautiful.
I went to your house on the way here.
I knew you'd come back to me in the end, Catherine. Did you see my new electric cooker? It needs a woman's touch.
Jimmy, he'll be punished for what he's done. And Arthur's given the shilling to the priest.
Ah, he's just a lad, Catherine. He'll learn a lot from all of this. It's a shame his father hasn't learned anything.
I was hoping you'd make up with him.
That man has you killed with work and worry. I'd treat you the way you should be treated. Like a queen.
I have everything I need with Arthur.
I hope you'll be happy on the side of the road. Because that's where you'll be soon. The bank won't wait forever.
Never used to be so cruel. What happened to the considerate man I knew?
You changed me, Catherine, when you turned me down.
Don't. Not again. You could have had plenty of women.
You were the one I wanted.
You knew Arthur was the only man for me.
Well, don't come to me looking for help. You won't get it.
Help? From you, Josie McCarthy? What makes you think we want your help?
I'm a man of means. You change your tune yet?
That's your problem, isn't it? You think everything can be bought. Well, you can't buy me. peaceful from here. You wouldn't think things were the way they are. Josie embittered. People at one another's throats. What happened to our dreams, Arthur? All we've struggled for.
We still have our dreams, Catherine. Nobody can best us while we still have them. Everything's going to be fine. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day.
The dancing was good. You should have come.
Actually, I was coming for the last dance.
Tomorrow.
Okay. I'm sweating.
I don't like the look of that sky. Well, I suppose I better be on my way.
Irish weather. Sun 1 minute and rain the next.
Thanks, James.
See you, Master Donald.
Start the news too.
What I hope before the war, when they came back from the war, because they would have been
You give it up for people. It can rain now for 40 days.
And 40 nights.
I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it!
You get rain! We must hurry!
God, I'm sweating.
You're always sweating.
Pull out, Don, pull out!
Keep them straight! Straight!
Never finish before the rain.
Hurry! Hurry! Won't do! Whoa! Whoa! Donald! Better get in! Cut!
That'll cook his goose for him.
It's the sorriest sight I've ever seen. I don't care whose crop it is. I hate to see a harvest broken.
not worth saving a fistful.
Well, you know what this means. You are aware of your position with us. 1,000 in the red, not counting interest.
That high?
1,300 with interest.
You have to give us time.
Time? I've given you plenty of time. I mean, why didn't you come in to see me? God knows I sent you enough letters of reminder.
But we had a fine crop.
Had?
For God's sake, be reasonable, man. You'll get your money. You always have.
Sell something, or we'll have to foreclose.
Foreclose?
Sell you out to get our money back.
But all we have are the cows and the horse.
Well, you'll have to make up your minds. You have 1 week before we send in the sheriff.
I won't sell the horse.
I'll give you £150 for the lot of them.
Worth 3 times that.
But there isn't a scrap on there. £165, and that's my last offer.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
Isn't it nice for you not to have to go to school? Those are fine cows, Mr. O'Leary. I hope you get a good price for them.
Thanks very much, Mary. So do I.
Come on.
Can't.
Here, give him a jar.
An apple a day keeps the vet away.
We'll get a good price for these yet, and then we'll get you a feed of lamb chops.
I'll take 2 for £50.
They're all for sale together.
Suit yourself.
There's no money for mountain cows nowadays. I'd say that lot will be going home again.
They would be if they were depending on the likes of you to buy them.
There's a poor farmer that has to sell his cows.
What weight is he? 100.5 or so? My God, huh?
I'll say it once more, and 'tis my last word. £180.
Highway robbery.
Well, what do you say?
Can you not round it off and make it 200?
£185. Take it or leave it.
They wouldn't buy for less.
They'll be in the pastures of Mead this time tomorrow. Good luck.
Well?
What?
Where's the rest of it?
That's all there is.
Now look here, my good man. Is this some sort of joke? This is just a drop in the ocean.
I've sold my cows. You want blood?
At this point, we want all you've got. You'll be hearing from me.
God almighty, wouldn't you think the old miser could have been reasonable after a bad harvest? Threatening the sheriff.
Over my dead body.
He knew he had you on the rope. He could smell it. Bank managers have a nose.
Ah, Christ. We were better off under the British.
Well, you know what Yeats said, Arthur? The riders have changed horses, but the lash goes on. Arthur, don't you think it's time you took the boy home?
You want another one of them, boy? We'll be going now, any minute. Have one for the road.
Well, did you sell the cows?
I would say that's none of your business.
It might be other people's business. By all accounts.
And who might that be?
The whole country knows who.
Come away now, Arthur.
Come on, Dad.
It's no wonder he steals from the priest with a father like you.
Better get your friend out of here, Josie. Before I knock him down.
You wouldn't be referring to me now by any chance, would you?
Come
on, lads. Break it up. Break it up! Right on, Harry. You're with me.
He's got a habit of sleeping and living.
Get your blasted hands off me!
You can't come in here, son. Go on. Go on home.
You better go and tell your mother.
Dad? Dad? Dad!
What are you looking at?
What happened to him now?
Your mother will know what to do.
I think so.
Women always know what to do. Come on.
No, Arthur. Go on home and stay out of trouble like a good man. We admire and respect you for what you did in the past, but we're the law now. The old days are gone.
Why are you grooming the horse so late, Dad?
Because I was born poor, Jimmy. I never had a horse like this. And he may be gone tomorrow.
Gone?
Never forget who you are, Jimmy, or where you come from. Always make a stand.
Jimmy, are you there?
Go on. It's getting late.
Are you coming to bed?
Soon.
It'll soon be morning.
I haven't been much of a farmer. My heart was never in it. Failed you and Jimmy.
You were fine, Arthur. You were fine.
You would have been better off with Josie.
Oh, for God's sake. It's from the sheriff.
So the bastard meant what he said.
And the people in the town say the farm will be bought by Josie McCarthy. But we're not going to let that happen.
I'd burn the place to the ground first.
There are other ways. You can't give up. We can do it together, whatever it takes. If only for Jimmy.
We'll see what we can do. Now, you go on upstairs, and I'll follow in a couple of minutes.
Hold up there! What in God's name do you think you're doing, Arthur?
Get back in that lorry and get the hell off my land!
You know why we're here. Get that horse!
Touch that horse, and you're a dead man!
Watch out! Get back! Get back! Let's go in the name of God!
Get inside!
Dad, where are you going?
Get back inside, I tell you!
I should have killed you back then.
Why didn't you?
Now you want my farm. And my wife.
You're a mighty brave man, Arthur. With a gun in your hand.
That should even things up.
Get up! Get up!
Don't do it, Dad! Don't do it! Don't kill Josie, Dad, please, Dad, don't kill.
Drop the gun, Arthur! For the last time, O'Leary, drop the gun! Bloody lunatic!
Down that right! What the hell are you doing, man?
No trace of him.
Dad.
I'm sorry, son.
All we wanted was to look across our own fields and say, these are our fields. Do things our way, not their way.
I'll cherish it, Catherine.
Catherine will miss you.
Write a letter, do you hear?
Take care of Jimmy.
Safe journey.
Come on, Jimmy. I don't know what's to become of us.
Everything will be fine, Mum. Don't worry.
I can't imagine life away from here again.
Oh, now, Catherine. New York is a fine city.
Is New York the home of the Irish?
I suppose so.
Let me know if you meet Elvis.
Thanks for your pistol. See you sometime.
Yeah.
Come on, Jimmy.
Sorry about the fight. Jimmy. See you in Dodge City.
Dearest Josie, my strength is failing as I write, and I can see the end coming. I'm glad, really. The years since Arthur's death have been hard for me. Only Jimmy has kept me going.
Master O'Donnell, it was good of you to come.
She was a woman apart, tameless and proud to the end. I still can't believe she's gone.
I do not blame you for Arthur's death, Josie, and you must not blame yourself. But we could never have lived beside each other after what happened.
I still have his rifle, you know.
I keep having this vivid dream of you and Arthur, young and full of life, laughing and arguing in my mother's kitchen.
Oh, Mary Finnegan. She's long gone from here. Got married in England.
I know that in your heart you are still true to the ideals we had.
Last time I heard.
Sometimes the runner stumbles. I want you to pass them on to Jimmy. Soon he will come to you to try and understand what happened, to make peace with himself.
I know it off by heart. Jimmy always loved you. In some ways, he was closer to you than he was to Arthur. You have to Try to help him to come to terms with it all. Tell him of the dreams we had for Ireland. Arthur's and mine. And yours, Josie. Before it all went wrong. Love, Catherine.
I eventually got you a farm for a song. Once the bank's got their money. And it's all yours.
What? What do you mean?
Willie will get this farm. I want you to have your own place back. You can't prevent me, Jimmy. It's in my will.
Thought you might want to have a look at the land.